Yeah, I know. Yeah, we know. I'm almost there.
Nigga, y'all niggas know where to be found this morning and shit, man.
I was asleep.
Nobody was on this motherfucker.
We was on earlier in the morning, but that's why we was
Just stayed on early.
Oh, y'all like super early?
Yeah, we was already on from the whole yesterday and shit. Stayed on all the way until the shit started. Close was the one that told us about the shit started. I definitely not.
Y'all wasn't on at like 2 in the morning though.
Yeah, it was, but it was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'm just niggas was up until like 5 in the morning. Dirty man probably got up.
Yeah, I played a couple games and then I went to bed after that. I was watching my movie.
Wanting to be a pro, studied all the best receivers in the NFL before he even got to the league. To throw, it's Breeze.
What?
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Wow, he made that
Put it.
To the 41-yard line.
Real relief. I would have got the one. There you go.
Oh shit, I'll be right back.
Alright. Who playing that music?
They come out here in the eye. They'll bring one
Hey, where the fuck Roe at, dog? He ain't been on in a minute.
They go play action here on first down.
How you're talking about
he's going to air it out right away.
I remember saying that's why
Julio Jones
been saying that so much. 50 Jordan Allen or someone.
And man, as we look at the starters
It's true, Marvin.
It's true, dog. It's true, dog. Mine ain't been on since, has he?
Bro, no, he got on yesterday twice. He got on yesterday twice. And he didn't even come into a party when
he came into our party when we were playing our chart, and it was me, 50, and Tyree, and then he got off like 30 minutes after playing my
Shit, I mean,
he must have been embarrassed after that. And he
man, what? It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, because you
It
can't
was a park
multitask
game.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's a park game. It's gonna happen.
You know, he made it seem like it wasn't gonna happen to somebody, or
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it
gonna
happened to
happen.
everybody at least
I
once.
think what made it worse is that I was gassing this shit. You know what I mean?
It probably was. Probably was.
That's what I think it is. You know what I mean? I don't think it was anything else.
He just took it too close. Or he might just have other things like going on for a lot of never know anybody close.
No, that nigga got another job. He was telling everybody that.
Who?
No, he had this new job or whatever. That's gonna take a lot of his time out.
His quarterback's favorite target. Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy. Yeah, and the reason that he's there is because of his dependability.
Hey, Toonie's ex-saucy, where Tyree at?
What Tyree at, so?
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0
What?
He on a cabin trip. Like a Christian cabin trip.
On a cabin trip?
Yeah.
Like a Boy Scout trip?
No, Christian cabin.
No, it's a family trip. It's a family trip, though. But when he told me it was camping, it kind of cracked me up, though, because I was just like, damn. I ain't never been camping either. That's the first time I've been
Camping? What?
Nah, I've never been camping.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together.
Camping, it's fun as shit if you go, like, depending on what you're doing and where you at, yeah, like. I've been doing camping for like the last fucking 11 years of my life.
That's all they talk about.
Yeah, outdoors is not my favorite.
And maximizing opportunities. On the tackle that time, Tyson Jackson.
At least out here in Chicago, it ain't my.
Hell no, it ain't. Fuck no.
Come outside. Niggas ain't worried about no damn animals killing them. They worried about people.
Worrying about human animals killing your ass and shit.
Worried about mankind out there killing mankind. I can see why animals are afraid of this and shit. Fucking animals. Shit, I go out there and I try to kill an animal. The animal run away from my ass like crazy. They ain't gonna eat me and shit.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now
who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of
Bro, this
pressure
dude got
he
on
can
some
get in
shoes that look like
game,
some Yeezy slip
then their
flops.
pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8.
How do people be doing that? You making them shoes that look like flip flops.
Make sure they look like flip
flops.
Yeah, dude got some Gucci shoes that look like flip flops.
Explosive run gave them good yardage,
Oh my
solid
God.
yardage. They feel good about the whole
Hit that.
thing, and they did it
Why
by the
did you
2
move?
tight
I
end
rarely
set.
get a do if you get
It's
the
always
two
interesting
It
to
was too
watch
far
what
and
offenses
just,
want to do with
I
the 2
don't
tight
have
ends.
that much
Sometimes they
speed
line them up
right
together
there.
for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out.
They're
No
screening that
matter
out for
what,
this
though,
dude,
when you see
so.
2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think
Some of
run.
the files
In this
for
case,
screen.
the offense was able to run successfully.
Throwing now is Breeze. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
To throw is Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. The ball comes out. And the Falcons grab it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Look at Jordan. He's saying that he don't need help, but I think he's in game chat right now. He's probably arguing at his teammates.
It's complete to Jacob Tammy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively. The defense, so you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not
Deep
something
ass
that is
voices.
really evident when you watch it on the
I can't bring my
screen.
voice that deep, but
Everyone's
y'all get
talking,
the drill.
communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from
Man, what
chasing
the fuck is
receivers
you
because
doing,
you have a
man?
specific zone you have
Yeah,
to
there you
cover.
go.
When the receiver's in your zone and it crosses to another one,
Close,
you gotta let
yeah,
your
well,
guy
close.
know. They got completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Now Ryan on first down. He goes underneath. 12 yards on the pickup, and the Falcons are going to get a first.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he motions the wide receiver. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on and it's second down. And that linebacker group today could be very key.
As we were preparing for this game, you pointed out to me as we were watching film that the linebackers look like an elite unit. I agree with you totally. They move around, fly to the football, and take it away from offenses.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
What's good with your project?
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down.
Partner, I know the ball security is pretty crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
I couldn't get that there.
Oh, we were up 14-0, please.
Nigga, that was some fuck shit. That was some fuck shit, nigga.
On fourth down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Back deep, Dre Archer. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
They begin the drive with Lacey. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On second down, here's Breeze. He's going to float this one deep right side. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. The motion man here, Fleener. On third down, here's Lacey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
That's a big conversion there on third down. And I remember playing, and all the time on the sidelines, you hear a coach calling for the punt team to get ready on third down because you can't call for it on fourth down. It's too late getting on the field. So a lot of times you're lining up, and the offense can see you lining up. Occasionally it serves as motivation for them. I'm not letting these guys back out here. I want to keep the ball on offense, and that's exactly what they did. It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Now Breeze. Out to the flat for Lacey. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get an injured player. And in week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. And the D looking like they may blitz. Breeze now on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense, Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. On play action, now Breeze. He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete, he can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage. Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Out of the Wildcat, this is Freeman. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's often perceived as a weakness of a 3-4 defense is the defensive line and their ability to stop a run game. But if you have a massive nose tackle or a nose guard who can sit in the middle and eat up double teams, that allows other guys to get to the ball much quicker.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down. They'll come out in the pistol. This time Ryan will throw. And Tammy with it over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. So there on that play, offensively, they were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to Talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play. Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
And the wideout in motion. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Tackle made there by Robert Alford.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
3rd down now following the run. Well, a man who sat out 3 seasons. This is Tim Hightower. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Give them a lot of credit. They ended up running the ball on a key 3rd down situation. They were staring 3 and out in the face and found a way to flip the script and keep the ball moving on offense.
So it'll be first down here after the run. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. On 1st down, Breeze. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Breeze will try again on 2nd down. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
To throw is Breeze. He gets it to Cooks. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They fake the give. Here's under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. He'll air it out deep, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Saints have cut it back within a score. And that one makes it 14-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And here now come the Falcons. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now, some love it, some hate it. Here it is. It's the Wildcat look. On the direct snap, Freeman. This is Coleman. And he powers his way up past the 30. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Ryan to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On first down, Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. He's got his man. It's Brandon Coleman. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Coleman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So they just do get the touchdown in before halftime, and now a PAT will tie it.
So what we're seeing is one team is going to be really excited right now. How about the other side, though? Will they be deflated, or will they go ahead and gather themselves, regroup at halftime, and come back out because we had an even half?
Yeah, we did. We'll see. Should be a good second half, that's for sure. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. So the D-line's going to spread out. They go play action here on first down. Deep drop. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry, so both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Play clock winding down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. But good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who is that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
Now Ryan. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Partner, I think the easy thing now would be to just abandon the run and start throwing the football at all costs. But I've been in so many games where it doesn't work running the ball. It doesn't work running the ball. And then something pops, and now you get something going. I'm not so sure to just abandon your game plan this early in the second half.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Here's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And now the offense operates in the red zone. And again here, we'll see the Wildcat.
Let's go.
Here's Coleman. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on them.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Again, we'll see the pistol here. On third and goal, Ryan. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on fourth down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that. Scripting comes into play.
Do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10.
Hey, come in here. I never changed my damn control.
Oh, look at that cheese. Nigga, that shit was crazy how that nigga Ada just caught that bitch.
Saw that shit?
Yeah. I looked down. Two niggas on that nigga.
All you had to do was just slap that bitch. This nigga monster the shit out that nigga, man.
Oh, you can sense it.
Two people on one person.
I hate this game so much, bro. Like,
Thomas, the lone receiver.
he got the tip dunk, and that bitch rimmed out, man. Come on, bro.
Got tipped.
There was nobody under the rim when you did that either. That's kind of funny.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore.
Oh, no. I did not want to pull that. I did not want to pull that.
I thought you had a game, Reese.
I'll be right back.
Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now Breeze. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him, that leads to an incompletion. As we
Yeah, I am in the game. I heard you on your broadcast.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, you're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Who got the cutter? Who got the cutter?
unable to connect to the
first down. I was not expecting that at all. I thought he was going to pass it.
They come out here in the eye. On second down, Freeman.
He was ready to bring it back to the right hand. He had plenty of time to block him. He thought, I guess he must have thought he was going with your right hand for that dunk. It looked like you were. I thought you were about to do like a weird windmill.
I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost, and this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
Necessary. Come on, man.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Probably could have finished that shit too, but.
Get like that, damn.
Yeah, boy.
Coleman now.
That was a good ass move.
I saw this shit playing, but I don't know why they reversed it. They didn't reverse. I didn't get my info
Ran the
back
ball
on
on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
And that is incomplete.
Smart play by the defense,
I'm just trying to keep him guessing because he know I'm going for threes.
And being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
Here's Matt Bosher now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
Go, boy.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Shot creator cheese.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Saints offense.
No, let him go ahead and try to score. They want a three. They want a three to take the lead.
Couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball just a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They send Thomas out to the right by himself.
Oh my God!
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
I did too. I thought they were going to hold me and let him block
Field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here.
It definitely was.
Last time had to punt it though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys.
Ain't nothing that we ain't used to. We always usually start off bad.
Guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer. Create space.
I like to start off fast because then it's hard to come back. Especially when you got some teams that like to abuse and cheese. So they show could have abused the fuck out of that. And that's what they did there.
8 yards on the first down
But they
completion.
didn't.
Back now in Atlanta. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point.
thought
Just a
they
field
did.
goal
Right.
separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Go, Clay. Look at the football, nigga.
He said, I can.
Get off spot.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together.
Somebody. You guys want to run, what's it called, threes together, or just run you three or tweet, just because I'm not saying it just because I don't want to. Well, yeah, I don't want to run it.
And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they
guys want to run
cash in
threes.
for 6.
I'll just wait for tweets and DK if they're on.
Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
Nigga, if that's the case, then we might as well just have stayed in here.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football,
you, DK?
Don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, New Orleans.
4.
Their dangerous wide receiver, an 80. And the Saints are back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Time running out here on the play clock. They go play action here on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. The linebacker, Stephon Anthony, with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Awesome.
And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time.
Make sure why did you get on the spot a long time ago, bro?
Cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
You're not even paying attention, bro.
They run with Hightower. Down to the 25. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Their big-bodied receiver. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, we could beat them niggas that's on that 7-game streak.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Niggas is annoying, bro. Niggas mess around and do all that shit. I'm trying to. Them niggas do all that shit. They could have just stayed on the damn dots. What the fuck is wrong with them?
They got 29 yards there.
And that's fine.
The Falcons at first down.
I'm joining the club. Shit, I definitely got that too.
First down, Ryan. He goes underneath the 11. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Oh, I ain't changed my damn controller settings again.
They come up in an offset eye.
I'll be doing next game.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Well, still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Wait.
Receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. Receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
The play clock's running down. Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. The linebacker, Stephon Anthony, with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. They got spots.
Bro, see, this is on the ball, man. Why do they let them just take the ball from you like that?
That's really good for the game.
You're right next to the damn ball.
Great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run.
Yeah, man, I think I'll go get that ball.
Here on the catch and run. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Oh, get in there.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. In his career, he has a spell of 10 straight seasons, 4,000 yards or more. Only quarterback to do that was, oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Their dangerous wide receiver, 32 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
This nigga slipped.
That they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
What? Anybody with that shit glass.
I did too, to be real.
By the way they made it.
You know, when you check people's profile, you can
5
see like
yards
some
on
in
the
the
catch
background.
there, brings up second down. And quickly, they get to the line.
I should put it
And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive, there he hits the reliable target.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the outcut. On that play, they didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
Oh, I tipped it.
Again on
I could have
2nd
got it
and
and he
10,
was
it's
running
Ryan.
straight into me.
I didn't even know I tipped it until it said it on my screen. I was like, oh, I
Gabriel
didn't
that
know.
time. And it's 3rd down. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Ryan. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They get 14 yards there and a 1st down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off.
Oh,
After
I'm in
this.
animation.
Now Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
Yep, stupid nigga. Stupid ass.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Pull out.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield.
He said,
To throw is Ryan. And it pops free. The collision action there, jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Throwing now is Ryan. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. The Saints coming out now to take the field. Getting down to the end here, they have a 2-score lead, barely, but it's a 2-score lead, so it probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it?
Oh no, baby, what you doing? What you doing? Peter Piper, pick up, can, that's my man. Damn.
Still in control of this game.
I want a double reverse, don't you?
I'm just waiting for that day where we actually see something like that in this situation.
We'll see what happens here. And he's
Baby, you alive,
down,
you alive. I ain't seen you play Madden since 1995.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center
now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Man, wow, both of y'all on the same side.
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. Breeze is looking to throw. It's caught left side by Cooks. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Breeze. And it's caught Kobe Flainer. And they get 28 yards on that one. And that leads to a New Orleans first down. All the yards, completions, just another play that's a feather in the cap of the great career of Drew Brees.
Wasn't he supposed to be too small to be an effective quarterback in the NFL?
And how'd that work out?
Yeah, well, his footwork.
Turn your damn text message notification
Remember, he was
on.
a junior tennis champion, beat Andy Roddick, the future U.S. Open champion.
Fuck your coach.
I think that footwork really helps him be the great quarterback he is now.
Harry?
Bro, why can't nobody grab it?
Jordan?
I cut it off.
Grab it. It won't even let me grab it.
I cut it off.
Maybe I should have just put the triangle.
You sending messages?
No, I mean.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback.
I wish I made it.
Away from him.
I let it go
Everyone else is
there.
trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They send Thomas out to the right by himself. Breeze to throw. And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add another touchdown on. And now the ball game is over. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Saints, a final win here means they'll finish off the regular season at a solid 13-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, we'll have to see what happens as they're going to finish the year 10-6. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time.
Bro, why did they put me in a bad fucking
So
animation where I
that'll
go
do
the
it
other
for my
way?
partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn
Cutting away
crew in
from
the
me, man.
industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on
Ugh.
EA
That
Sports.
motherfucker broke.
Till next time, we say so
Yeah, I
long
see the
from
floor just like you see
Atlanta.
No,
the
you
floor.
didn't.
Like, man, dude, that's the shit
We was
that be
about to
blowing
run
me.
from the nigga.
I wasn't running from him. I'm trying to get myself out the way.
Good pickup.
That glass cleaner. Nasty. Fucking glass. Okay. Oh, I got two heads on me, huh? They ain't been hitting. So I don't know why they trying to double.
These niggas are trying to get us to run into each other and shit.
Yeah, and I have to keep. Yeah, that shit is annoying. I'm trying to go. I have to go under, around, all over the place. Like, oh,
That's one.
ah,
What you got, Tweez?
Coming up.
Yeah. We keep doing this
yeah,
every place.
niggas ain't doing no. They ain't doing no type of screen. They just doing that moving shit. That shit is annoying.
And just running into everybody and shit.
What you got, Tweez?
Bruh, like, I can't catch the ball.
Nigga, you ain't hear what I just said?
No,
Of course.
I actually didn't.
So I'm coming now.
How's it on?
That's fuck it. Nigga is like really reaching his ass off, my nigga. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, come on.
You jumped early. Okay. Oh. Nigga's really spamming his ass off. Jesus.
Cameroon.
We can get one more stop.
They ain't gonna play around this time.
Mm-hmm.
They sure played around that last possession. Eat a cheese and throw it to the damn.
You just played Killer Kid?
Get out there.
Come on, man. Like good God.
Damn.
What the hell is this?
I'm pretty sure he probably messaged you.
Nah, he didn't message me. That's somebody else. That's some niggas from Uncharted and shit. I don't know why the hell they still messaging me. That was that game when we was fucking playing and everybody was fucking invisible. Niggas was just shooting and they was invisible like crazy. I'm like, stop hacking, cheesy ass niggas. And I guess he got all mad and personal. It was like 3 of them that I had said that to.
I'm ready to go to prime.
The force is with you.
Hey, let's run foes.
The force may be with you.
Foes. Back to the squad. Where'd you go, Jordan?
Possible. This nigga Jordan left.
Say who?
We were about to run fours.
Fuck no fours.
You just go to Pro-Am?
That's what I was gonna do. I just wanna run foes. Run no foes. That's all.
Bro.
Well, when knew you had a vagina in the first place, Jordan? Shit. No, I'm talking shit.
Are you guys still in the park? Oh, bro. 50 left. Tip.
He a dirty shirt. Tell that nigga don't bring that dirty shirt out there. What rank was it?
What?
Yeah, I'm in my court, man. Where y'all at?
I'm in Pac.
Thought y'all was going to pro-am.
They went to Pro-Am. I want to play Pro-Am. Pro-Am's whack.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Who going to pro-am?
The only nigga that don't want to.
Because your shot clear is whack and true.
Right. That nigga's motherfucking dumpster juice.
Jordan, when did you get back in the party? Leave.
Nigga smell like gym sweat and BO.
Oh my god.
That nigga smell like the thigh machine when a woman got her legs in between that bitch.
Not the thyroid.
She got the thigh machine squeezing them thighs together.
That sounds stinky though.
Super stinky.